So you've probably heard of electron microscopes, but did you know there's actually different types of electron microscope? Although there are variations, the two main types of electron microscope are scanning electron microscopes and transmission electron microscopes. Scanning electron microscopes, like the one behind me in this picture, are usually used for surface topography. Transmission electron microscopes, like the ones not behind me in this picture, are primarily used to see the internal structure of things. Because of this, we're actually set up in two different ways. Scanning electron microscopes have an electron source that goes through a magnetic lens array before being focused onto a sample. Backscattered electrons are then analysed so that you can determine the shape of the surface of the object that you're looking at. This works because when electrons hit an object, they interact in a sort of teardrop shape. In this instant, most of the electrons are absorbed by the material and only a few are backscattered. However, if you hit the top of a bump or the side of a bump, more electrons will be scattered, which means you can count how many electrons are emitted from the surface, and you can work out if it's high or low relative to some point. This lets you build up incredible detail of surfaces. For instance, this is the wing of a butterfly. Transmission electron microscopes put the sample between two sets of magnetic lenses. This means that the sample has to be relatively thin and the electron beam relatively high energy so that the electrons can pass completely through the sample and then be analysed. By analysing the deflections of the electrons as they've passed through the sample, you can work out what the internal structure of the sample is. The difference in outcomes between the two microscope techniques is shown just here. This has been day 3 of my microscopy series, so make sure you're liking and following along so that you don't miss any. Leave any questions or topics you want me to talk about in the comments down below. And until next time, I have been Dr. Alex Foden, the Science Wrangler, and I shall see you one of these days.